My racist mother won't let me have kids with my boyfriend, but what she asked next was even worse. I, female 22, have been dating my boyfriend Luca, male 23. For a little context, Luca is infernal. Luca not shooting bullets anymore.
His gonads said stop.
And the chances of us having our kids are extremely low. I'm well aware of this, and it truly doesn't bother me. I have also never really wanted kids, especially at a young age. Luke and I are on the same page, and we want to live our 20s free of the responsibilities kids bring, so we've been raw-dying it every day. My family, on the other hand, does not agree with our way of thinking. I am the only child and the only one left to continue the bloodline. Oh. In my dad's words, we were having dinner and the conversation over dinner was going well until my mom and grandma brought up the conversation of marriage and children. They asked when we plan to get married and we said, it's not really our priority. Mind you, we had just begun our careers and are in no financial state to even consider a wedding. My mom's rebuttal to my statement was that she would cover any expenses, which also meant she would control everything. I said firmly, no thanks, we'll wait. They also discussed kids and said we'd have to have them quickly because my fertility clock is a ticking. How early you want to have them, bro? Luca told them that it was okay because actually he was infertile.
Bomb drop.
My mom goes, so you won't be giving me proper grandchildren? She then goes, and I quote, I already accepted that my grandchild won't be pure with your genes, and now you say you can't have it at all? I blew up and asked what she meant by pure, and that she was being completely disrespectful to us. Luca is Cuban and has a darker complexion, which my family seems to find issue with. Damn, racist family. God. I've come to find out that they have been bad-mouthing us behind our backs. She said that we have never had a mixed child in the family. Bro, you all mixed up in the head. Luca then asked if we were to have a kid, would they not love it because it wouldn't be white? They called him rude for insinuating such a thing.
Whoa. What?
Oh, yeah, he's the rude one.
Lucas just picking up what you're putting down. I backed him up and said if we have kids or not is up to us and told them that they were out of line. She also added that if we adopt, we'd ruin our family tree and it wouldn't be legit. I stood up and left with Luca, ending the conversation with you're a bunch of effed up assholes. That night, I received a text from my mom. She started by saying I was ungrateful and I am a disgrace to the family.
There's this little thing called a mirror, lady.
Yeah, look in it. She's saying I should be ashamed of how I spoke to her and that she deserves an apology. She called me after I left her on red and said I'm being brainwashed by Luca. She says she can arrange an artificial insemination with one of her friend's white sons. I called her a lunatic and said she was a I called her a racist who I'm frankly ashamed to call my mother. She cried and hung up, and I received a text from dad saying I took it too far. I'm not allowed back in their home if I don't plead for their forgiveness and oblige by their standards. I replied, F you, and blocked them both. There's also an update, so please tippy tap. What do you think? Is OP the a-hole? Want to know your opinions on this, but John, what do you think?
At the end of the day, if your parents are not going to accept your partner, the person you love, A, for who they are, and then B, their children because they're racist, until they actually like sit down and like admit their wrongs and find their faults and like try and grow from it. Hey, all right, give them a chance to grow. Sure.
Yeah, but they're still asking for an apology for them. So they don't even realize they effed up.
They're so far gone.
First, thank you for the supportive advice and sweet words. I showed Luca the post and he sat there reading and dying at some of the responses. He has never liked my family, to be fair, but put up with them for me. I'd choose him over them any day of the week. We also informed his mom, whose English isn't the best, we had to translate it, and she said that I have a family with her and to forget about mine. That's actually really sweet.
That is sweet.
She is the true definition of a good mother and has shown me more unconditional love than my mother has in 22 years of my life. She's also been teaching me Spanish and how to cook Cuban food, which is kind of giving a light in this whole situation. I've gone completely no contact with my family as of today. This incident occurred about a week ago. Luke and I have been looking for a place together, and my family will not be knowing where that is. An update on the situation, my cousin, mom's side, who's a put nicely, seemed to have found out my post and sent it to my parents and aunt. Frankly, I don't give a because I kind of hoped they'd see the comments. They told her to tell me I was being an entitled and I shouldn't add fuel to the fire. They said that what they said isn't wrong in their eyes, and the comments made them cry. They still don't understand how do they not know? They added, how could I respect them when they raised me to be who I am, which is a load of BS. I'm nothing like my parents, thank God, and learned to make my own choices as a teen. My cousin told me I was a traitor and to go to hell. I told her I just left hell and I don't plan on going back. Mic drop. What do you think? Did OP go too far? Did OP not go far enough? Put your answers in the comments. But John, bring us home. Is OP the a-hole?
OP, absolutely not the a-hole at all. I mean, look, one adjustment you could say, like, if you ever want to be in my life again, you need to come back with a full apology and actually be ready to understand why you're so wrong, why you're racist.
But I think it's also important to realize that, like, racism is a product of their environment. These people may have never known the error of their ways until their daughter brought this new person into their lives. And that doesn't mean you have to be there for their education.
Yeah.
If they apologize and learn, you can leave that door open. But it also is not something that you have to do either.
Shout out to you, OP.
What would you do? Do you think we're off base? Put your answers in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.
Love you.